I had an interesting conversation with several people the other day about their types, and I was. It didn't dawn on me. Well, I guess it did in a way. Over the years, it's dawned on me that I've always wondered if people date or not date. If people are married to their types, people who are married, are you married to the person who is or was your type? Because I'll be honest, my wife is not my type. She wasn't my type. And she knows this. This is why we kind of make fun of each other because our types is not who we are. It's not who we've associated each other with. No, our types is not who we consider each other. Like, and we've had this discussion many times. Like, I always say that if we were younger, I'd be able to pull her, and she'd always tell me, "No, you would not, because you're not my type, and you weren't my type, and I was a different person back then." Her type is growing up was thugs. Like, she like hard bad boys, dudes who was rough around the edges. Who spoke with a little nonsensical in a way, like how I speak. I don't speak that way. I speak very proper. I pronunciate my words, but she like people kind of, not to make fun of anybody who talk like that, but that's who she dated. She like, hardcore dudes. It's so funny because we talk about our types, and my type or her type is not me. Like, and I have to say this, and and I hate this word with a passion. She calls me a pretty boy. I am not a pretty boy. She says pretty boys are guys who dress real nice and always got their face trimmed up nice, blemishless skin, perfect teeth, eyebrows. The eyebrows did all that. That's the pretty boys. Do I look like a pretty boy? All right, now that I got that out the way. So when she met me, she was like, "I'm stepping out of my comfort zone." That's understandable. I am stepping out of my comfort zone too. And it's kind of strange how it's been 8 years now, and we're married and stuff, and we're not even each other's types. So I just thought this was a funny subject to talk about, because how many people married their type? And it's so weird because a lot of people do go look for their type and end up not marrying that person or being with that person. And I'm wondering if the person you're supposed to be married to or committed to or whatever is the person who's not your type. I just wanted to ask that question and see how many people are actually dating or with or looking for their type, uh, and how many people have stepped out of their type and had success and ended up married or currently in a current successful relationship. Because my relationship's pretty successful, and I am out of my element. I know my wife's probably going to give me grief about this video. I still love her. I love you, honey. Turn the temperature up to 74.